Hey, good day, guys. Once again, this is William. I am in the Philippines. So if you can't see me or you're having issues or we run out of electric or anything like that, just realize I'll be back as soon as possible. And Kevin's going to be discussing today is basically some of the things we discuss in Scale Your Agency, which is when I first started and was scaling my agency, I was doing everything manually, but we're going to start in today's class, for example, how to optimize your profile. What is an optimized profile? And then once it's optimized, what are we going to do with it? Um, such as your offer, what is your offer, et cetera, et cetera. There's all types of things that we'll deal with, but Kevin's my man. He's my partner. We set up a call center here together in the Philippines. We do GMB, if you will, business together and getting clients. We book our calendar. If you look at my calendar, Kevin's the guy that helps keep my calendar booked now on automation versus me manually doing it. That way I can work on my business and not be in my business. Kevin's the man that makes that happen for me. So I want y'all to give him your undivided attention. If you have questions or anything, put it in the chat below. Patrick, you got a new camera set up. Yeah, I got it officially. It's a Canon 600D. So I've had it. I just hadn't had it set up. I was waiting to actually get into my studio and get everything set up. So maybe I'll go over there another day. But give Kevin your undivided attention. If you have questions regarding how to get clients, obtain clients, anything like that, just ask Kevin or ask myself. I will still be here, but give Kevin your undivided attention. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you soon.
All right, what's up, everyone? Okay, so let me share my screen. Will, I need screen sharing, please. All righty. Here we go. Now, making sure everyone can see my PowerPoint, yeah? Turn your Facebook friends into bookings and sales. All right, perfect, Patrick. All right, awesome. All right, let's get started. So, reading, okay, right here. All right, so as Will said, look, I help. So I'm his partner. We've set up a call center with all the automation, all organic marketing, everything that Will's doing right here on Facebook and off Facebook are part of this system. So today I'm going to show you how you can be leveraging your Facebook friends and turn them into bookings and sales. Right now. Now, obviously, look, you guys all run an agency, and the biggest problem, right? The biggest problem that you're facing, whether you are in Rent or Rank, whether you're doing SEO, whether you're doing web design, whether you're running ads for clients, you still need to prospect for clients, right? You still need to prospect, and that's a huge problem. But look, at the moment, you really only have a few options, right? You can either run ads, you can run Facebook ads, you can run Google ads, and I'm sure you guys know exactly how expensive they can end up to be. In fact, I was speaking to a client just yesterday. I mean, she spent literally $4,000 on Facebook ads without a client, right? So it's really, really easy. Now you can cold email, right? Which is what every other agency is taught to do. If emails even get open, right? Email open rates are really, really crap, as you know, probably 10%, 20% if you're lucky, let alone if they even get clicked. You can do cold calling, which most of us aren't really the salesy type. Although, as you guys, some of you probably know, look, I've got a solution for this, but that's another training for another day. But today, we're going to go through some Facebook organic marketing, which is free, right? The good news, it's completely free. Right here on Facebook, which you all are, right? Which you all are here on Facebook. You're all in this masterclass. You're all in this group. And that means, you can actually leverage off your leads of your friends. And let me show you exactly how it works. Okay, so firstly, what we're going to discuss is, firstly, what is Facebook organic marketing, right? Hang on. What is Facebook organic marketing? Now, how do you set up your profile, understanding your audience, providing solutions, and solve problems, right? This is probably one thing that most agencies actually struggle with. You are obviously trying to sell your services, but you are trying to sell without selling. And I'll get into that shortly. So on Facebook, it's all about getting attention, lots and lots of attention, right? And then it's about connecting with leads, right? Connecting with leads, provide value, following up with them, and then be posting contents, right? Now, this is how you can be making sales, making bookings right here on Facebook. All right. So Facebook organic marketing. So firstly, what is Facebook organic marketing, right? Now, it is literally marketing that doesn't cost you any money, right? Marketing that doesn't cost you any money. Now, as I said, like most of us struggle with clients, right? Struggle with prospecting, right? I get so many questions every single day. How do you prospect, right? In fact, like Facebook right here, there is 2.79 billion. Like, get this, billion Facebook users literally at your fingertips, right? And all of you are on Facebook right now, right? You can actually turn those people, and whoever your client is, whether you're targeting plumbers, whether you're targeting roofers, whether you're targeting lawyers, it doesn't really matter. They are all on Facebook. They would have Facebook pages. They would have Facebook groups. Now, you just need to find them, right? You just need to find them, and they're all free, okay? Now, it's about also reaching as many people as possible for free through unpaid posts. And the biggest difference is this. Most of you have business pages, which is great, but those posts and business pages are only good for running ads, right? Only good for running ads, because what Facebook wants you to do is they want you to pay for every bit of your reach, your organic reach. So that pretty much means when you do a post, how many people do you actually reach, right? If you do it on your business page, you would reach literally like something like ridiculous. It's like 0.0001%, like nothing, completely nothing, because Facebook wants you to pay for it. Now, instead, what you should be doing is you should be using your personal profile, right? Using a personal profile and optimizing your personal profile for your business, because using a personal profile, it can actually reach a large amount of your friends. So think of these friends as your potential clients with your post, right? You've probably seen some of your friends post, or even post in groups that have attracted hundreds and hundreds of comments, right? And that is only possible if you're using your personal profile, right? So which means personal profile literally means free leads, right? Literally means free leads. All right. So how do you actually turn your profile into a funnel, right? So it's about turning your profile into a funnel. Think of a funnel as, so on the top of a funnel, you are attracting, right? You are attracting your ideal clients into your world, right? So you're using a profile as a funnel, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So using your profile to your best advantage. Now, one of the ways to be doing that, as you know, whether you're running ads, whether you're using a funnel, you are offering, right? You're offering some sort of value, right? You're offering some sort of value in exchange for their connection, right? In exchange for their connection, them connecting with you to become friends, or them coming into your world and sending them to a landing page, for example, right? But that's all done on your profile, and it's not possible unless you have your profile optimized. So setting up your profile. Now, for those of you that have seen my profile, you have probably seen me smoking a cigar. By the way, it's not a real cigar. Obviously, this is intended just to attract some attention, right? This is just intended to attract some attention. And you can see my message, right? My message, it's very clear that I am targeting agency owners, right? That's my market. Now for you, if you're targeting plumbers, if you're targeting roofers, your message should be specific to that audience, right? Because it should speak directly to them. Now, your message, right? Your message should be solving a problem. It should all about solving a problem that your audience has and something that they really, really want, right? Something they really want. Now, for me, obviously, agency owners, what do agency owners need, right? You want to fill your calendars, right? So, I'm offering something for free. I'm offering something for free, sending agency owners free live leads. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? Now, it should be as no-brainer as possible. Something for free, something for you to establish some trust and value so that your clients, your ideal clients, your leads, your friends who have connected with you. Now, bear in mind, they have no idea who you are. Now, you want some value to start the relationship, right? You want to connect with them and give them some sort of value. Okay, so right here, so where exactly are they hiding? Okay, so your ideal clients, you can find them in some exclusive groups in your audience, hanging out in, for example, so real estate. So actually, let me come back to this. Let me show you firstly how to further optimize your profile, right? Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. All right, so touching on how you can optimize your profile, right? This is a blueprint, right? This is a blueprint. This is a blueprint that I made up. Now, so what this is it's showing you step by step exactly, the hidden traffic on Facebook, right? Now, most of your profile probably looks something like this, right? Most of your profile actually look like this. Could be a picture of your dog, could be a picture of a background that is completely irrelevant to your business, right? But how many times, right, guys, how many times have you literally clicked on someone's profile and actually view their profile page, right? Most of you probably have. And that means people have done the same with you as well, right? People would have done the same with you. Now imagine that, right? If you've done that, and I do it all the time myself. I see a post, I see a comment, and I'm sure you're in groups, you're commenting in different groups as well. You go and see their profile, exactly who they are, what they do. Who's this person? Who's this person that's replying? All these, giving all these value, for example, right? So imagine they're doing the same with you, and if you have your profile literally optimized, right? If you have your profile literally optimized, and look, let's be honest, like we are literally all nosy, right? You've seen other people's profile, they've seen yours. Now, if you wondered, what happens when they actually come to you, right? When they actually come to you, they are looking for something. Now, imagine if your profile is actually optimized. Now, these people, these potential clients, because you're probably in, for example, you're in a roofing group, you're in a plumbing group, you're trying to attract some attention, but they're clicking your profile and they're seeing a picture of your dog. They're seeing a picture of a beautiful scenery, which is great, by the way, like nothing wrong with that. But if you had optimized that as a funnel, just like mine, for example, right? Imagine how many inquiries, how many people would actually click on your profile, right? So if we do an experiment, let's do an experiment. We treat your profile. So this is a if you go from completely blank, we'll add some buttons, we'll add some call to actions, and literally, right? So this was my my older profile. So between this and this, right, you can see the big difference, right? I have, for example, this was targeting at mortgage and finance brokers, how to generate unlimited free leads and inquiries, right? So this looks like a funnel, right, with a button. And down here, look, I say, hey, I help mortgage brokers generate unlimited free leads. So there's a few different touch points, and I'll show you on my actual profile. Actually, let me pull my actual profile right now. So this is my actual profile, right? So the cover, the cover photo looks like a funnel, right? So that looks like a button. Now, if I actually click on this, and which people will, right? Because if you make it look like a funnel, people actually click on it. And then now you can have your message, right? Imagine that. It's like a funnel. And now you can have your message, display your message and your actual link for them to actually click on, right? Now that's powerful, right? Now, aside from that, you should optimize your profile everywhere else. So including, my profile picture, right? So if I click on this and you see another message, right? You see another message and you see another link, right? And on your bio, so I have another message, I have another link. So that's 3 links. That's 3 links, right? So people can go anywhere on my profile and they will come to the same place, the same call to action that I want them to take, right? And so the cover is 1, the profile is 1, the bio is 1, and the intro, there's another link, right? There's another link. And then this is a little bit about what you do, a little bit about, where you live. And it's about, look, it shouldn't be, it should be set up in a way that it displays a compelling offer, compelling message so that it attracts your ideal clients, right? But it's also important to be personal, right? It's also important to be personal, right? So share some personal information, because at the end of the day, look, business is not just about business, it's about relationships, right? So let me go through this. So as you can see, the profile now is optimized, and you can literally immediately tap into a consistent stream of free leads for your business just by making a few simple tweaks to your profile, right? All it is changing a few pictures, changing some messages, and these messages should be compelling enough so that people want to click on it. And by people, I mean your audience, right? Whoever your audience is, it should make them curious, and it should make them want to click on it. All right. So now, so even though you can't really see them, but people are actually looking at your profile every single day, right? Every single day, people are clicking your profile, seeing who you are. And if you are not, and if you haven't optimized your profile, you are actually missing out on leads. You are actually missing out on these potential clients that you could actually attract into your world, right? So the blueprint, so it is literally telling you exactly how to transform your profile into a funnel, right? Into a funnel. And so let me just quickly go through this. This is a 7-step blueprint that I've got. So firstly, when I say a compelling message, right? your profile should be compelling enough for people to click on it. And it is even ideal for you to actually have a lead magnet, right? So lead magnet, something that people want. So you could give away a free training, for example. You could give a free gift to your profile visitors, right? So who's going to say no to a free training? Who's going to say no to a free ebook, right? Who's going to say no to some, for example, you're targeting roofers. You could be offering some SEO tips to get roofers, 5 to 10 extra clients per week, for example, right? So setting up these messages and targeting specifically to your audience. Now, if it's free, hey, who can say no to free stuff, right? Now, so think of this almost like a gift. So you give them something in exchange for them to click on your profile, for them to contact you, or for them to come into your world and leave an email address, right? So some lead magnets, you can have a mini course, you can do an ebook, you can do a checklist, you can do a swipe file, you can do a template, you can do a giveaway, you can do a newsletter, you can do a discount, right? There's so many ways to have a lead magnet, right? And these are proven to be effective, right? For them to leave their details in exchange for your free gift. All right. So presenting your lead magnet. Look, your lead magnet should look attractive, right? It should look really attractive, and for them to want to click on it, for them to want that free gift, right? Because at the end of the day, if your cover looks like really wonky, like it doesn't look very professional, and if it's perceived as not that valuable, people won't actually click on it. So example of some great mock-ups, obviously, you can do any of these. These are just some examples. Now, the next thing to do is have a persuasive call to action, right? This is really, really important, because otherwise people won't actually click on it. Whether you're running ads, whether you have websites, whether you have funnels, it's all about that hook, right? It's all about that hook. Now, having a persuasive call to action is really, really important, right? So you should have something like this: a link, some emojis, some pointing fingers, etc., right? And you should have a headline as well. So, for example, hang on, let me just go to the next page. One second. All right, here we go. Okay. So, for example, some proven headlines. How to get, how to lose 30. Let's say how to lose 10 kilograms in 30 days without having to exercise at all, for example, right? Now that's very attractive. Right? Rather than saying, I provide weight loss solutions, right? Because look, at the end of the day, people don't really care, right? People don't really care about you. People are selfish, your clients, because they don't know you yet. They have no idea who you are. They don't know you yet. So you need to make it all about them. What's in it for them, right? You're giving this free gift, but you should have a really attractive hook to get them to want this free gift. And this should be related to the results they want. So either to the results they want, or moving away from the pain that they want to avoid, right? Okay, so having an eye-catching emoji, as I said, emoji. All right. So next, optimizing your Facebook profile, which I've gone through: your cover photo, your profile, your intro section, your bio section, your feature photos. So I just went through that. So think of this as like your billboard, right? Your cover is like a billboard. It's your asset. It's like a real estate. So think of this as a real estate. So if you just have a picture of your dog, or if you just have a picture of of a scenery, beautiful scenery, it's a waste, right? It's literally a waste, because you can turn that billboard, which is your piece of real estate, into headlines, into buttons, into mock-ups, right? And it should also be optimized for your mobile. So keep in mind, something like 80%, like literally 70 to 80% of people on Facebook actually use their cell phones, their mobiles, right, to view contents. So cover photo examples and cover photos. Look, so I've went through that before. All right, so feature photos. And all right, so when you are correctly optimized, so it should be optimized both for web and mobile, right? It's really, really important. So next, having a simple and effective landing page. Like most of you guys have websites, which is great. Websites are great, but you should have a landing page, right? Because this is what, for example, a landing page looks like this. And it gives something away. It gives something away. For example, as I said, could be a training, could be a free, could be some free tips, free cheat sheet. But in order for them to claim that, you need them, right? You need them to enter their email address in exchange for this free gift. Because what happens is now you've built an email list. So from literally from connecting with them, from having conversation with them, now you are attracting them into your world with their email address, right? So and then you deliver the free lead magnet to the free gift to your audience. And what happens now is once you have their email address, you can now follow up with them at any time. You can send them an email at any time, right? And that's powerful, right? That's powerful. Right. So always get the email. The goal of this simple landing page, just give visitors access to your lead magnet in exchange for their email address, right? Because as I said, once you have someone's email address, you can market to them forever, like literally forever, right? Because the money is always in the follow-ups, right? Remember that the money's always in the follow-ups. All right, so you can use landing pages, a bunch of different landing pages. All right, so the lead magnet should have, again, it's important to have an attractive headline. Attractive headline, there should be some testimonials, there should be some benefits, introduce yourself, and then you have a call to action, right? And then it should have a thank you page. All right. And then you should be following up with some emails to follow up with them. And also the next step, right? The next step, you should be engaging with them, right? You should be engaging with your audience, your ideal clients right here on Facebook. And that comes back to, my next point on my presentation, that it's important to firstly engage with your ideal clients. And I'm going to show you how to find them as well, right? So hang on, let me go to the next page. And it's about finding your watering hole, right? And literally, Facebook is a huge place. I said 2.7 billion people, which is amazing, right? Because whoever your client is, literally whoever your client is, they are most likely also on Facebook, right? And your key is to find them, right? Find these watering holes wherever your client is hanging out every single day. Now, Zuckerberg has done us a huge favor that he has organized everything into groups. Now, as you know, look, you're in here, right here in Will's group. And no doubt in these group, it's all full of agency owners, right? You can go into another group. For example, you're targeting realtors and it will be full of realtors, right? And all you need to do is to find those groups, find those dream clients, find your ideal clients, go in and start interacting, start giving value, right? Or you could simply just go through the members list and start adding people. I'll show you exactly how to do that. But as you know, there is groups, guys, there is groups for everything, literally everything you can imagine, every niche, every topic. And these are all full of your ideal clients, right? So searching for groups, really easy. I'm sure you know how to do that. Searching for keywords and then selecting groups, right? So it's probably a good idea to do some research, find those top 3 groups, join those top 3 groups, right? And then start interacting, start becoming the star, right? In that group. So join group, interact. So you start interacting, you start posting some comments, you start posting some replies, and then you move that conversation into Messenger, right? You move that conversation into Messenger. And then you watch for some golden opportunity, because sometimes, right? Sometimes, post that, for example, people are asking questions, for example, what's the best way in getting ranked on the first page? For example, a plumber, you go into a plumbing group and someone asks the question, how do you rank on the first page? Or how do I get more inquiries, for example? Now, if those posts don't really have many comments, that is your golden opportunity. Literally jump in and save the day, right? Because that builds trust, that builds credibility. And now you could have conversations in Messenger and turn that into bookings and eventually into sales, right? So provide value. It's all about providing value. And by providing value, it's literally helping people for free without asking for anything in return. That's value, right? Because once you build value, and bear in mind, these people that you have never spoken to before, these are completely new people that you connect on Facebook. When you build value, you build trust. And when you build trust, then comes relationship. Then, they could seek out for help. And you can now turn that into bookings and eventually into sales, right? So becoming a farmer, not a nomad. So don't look for quick wins, right? And this is what most agency owners actually struggle with. Like you're going there for the quick sell, right? For the quick kill, right? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You should be providing value. You should be helping out people without expecting anything in return. Because what you're literally doing, you are planting the seed right now, knowing that they will come back to you in the future, in the very near future, right? So join groups, post comments, and different posts. There's so many different posts that you can be doing. And look, let me come back to this. So you network via Messenger. All right. So that brings me back to the slides. Where exactly are they hiding, right? For example, real estate. So say, for example, you're targeting real estate agents. I would actually look for exclusive groups, right? Literally exclusive groups where they're hanging out. So for example, let's come over here. Let me just pull up an example. All right. Okay, that's a picture of my salads. All right, okay. So to find exclusive groups, so I give example of exclusive associations. So for example, if it's real estate, so you search real estate association, right? So now you can see that, look, National Association of Realtors, America's largest trade association, representing 1.5 million members. These are all full of real estate agents, right? So let's see if this is on Facebook. If this is on Facebook, go groups. And look at this, right? National Association of Realtors, YPN, Miami Realtors. Look at this, right? National Association of Realtors, 23,000. Now, imagine if you can get into these groups. Now, half of your work is already done because these will be full of your ideal clients. Now, you could go in also to specific local groups, or even slightly larger groups, right? Insurance, mortgage, masterminds. Great, right? All right. So, for example, you can go into clubs, and also you can go into paid classes, right? Paid classes, because what happens, for example, masterminds are actually great. It might cost you, maybe a couple of $100, but that means everyone in there is a paid member, right? Everyone in there is a paid member, and they are serious. They are serious about changing. They are serious about doing something. So that's actually another hack. Paid classes work great, right? If you really want to really target your client, because they have money and they are desperate for business. All right. Now, remember, guys, you need to be solving problems, not selling. Solving problems, not selling. You need to be providing solutions, right? You might be desperate to sell, but don't. Right? Don't sell. Right? You see, for example, Will, right? He provides so much value. Literally, most of you are probably here because initially you've seen him provide so much value. Daily training, couple of trainings every single day, right? And he's giving literally everything away. Every little tricks up his sleeves. He's giving everything away completely for free. He's not asking for anything, right? And you see all these value and you're like, oh shit, if he's giving so much free value, now his paid classes must be good, right? This is what you should be doing. So solving problems, giving value, but not actually selling. You want to bombard your clients with value, right? So at the end of the day, as I said, your clients don't give a shit, right? They literally don't give a shit about who you are, about what you do, and what you offer, until you provide some value and show them how you can help them solve their biggest problems, right? Literally, right? So I see, some of you said, so Joseph said he provides more value than anyone. Absolutely, right? Will provides so much value. He's shown us a light. So that's why you're all here, right? That's why you're all here, because he provides so much value without asking for anything in return. Now imagine you doing this for your clients, your potential leads, your potential friends, right? Your friends right here on Facebook. You bombard them with so much value, and they would have literally leave them no choice but to seek you out, right? Seek you out when they have a problem. All right. So next we're going to talk about how to laser target your prospects, right? How you can laser target your prospects. So firstly, I've shown you how to, let me just grab this again. I've shown you how to find those groups, right? I've shown you how to find those groups. And look, as I said, it's really easy to search. You just search here, but find those exclusive groups that people are hanging out, right? Now, I'm going to show you a few ways you can actually target these Facebook leads. And the first way is you can actually target Facebook ads, right? So some of you are probably running ads, and more than likely, you're probably losing money on it, or you're probably wasting money on it, right? But there's no other choice. So you can actually literally hack Facebook ads. All right. So firstly, this is exactly how you do it. All right. So firstly, so on your personal profile, you see you see posts from your friends, you see posts in different groups, and also you see sponsored ads, right? You see sponsored ads. Now, what we want to do is we want to filter these ads out, right? We want to filter these ads and then look, literally, we want to find those ads that are targeting your specific audience, right? Ads that are targeting your specific audience. So for example, ClickFunnels. Now, I'm sure you all know what ClickFunnels is. They are targeting business owners. They're targeting coaches. They're targeting consultants. Now, if ClickFunnels is also your target audience, now all you need to do is to find their ads. So find their ads right here. And secondly, anyone who has engaged, anyone who has commented should technically also be your audience, right? So firstly, you need to identify that, hey, if they are also targeting your specific audience, and because ClickFunnels, they're such a large company, they have spent tens of thousands of dollars. They have spent tens of thousands of dollars on ads. So if you find their ads, they are also targeting your audience, right? And all you need to do is to come here and literally start contacting all these people, right? You should be contacting them. You should be adding them as friends. And remember, right, you're using this, and you should be using this as your business, right? So all these friends, think of all these friends are your potential clients. These friends are your potential clients. So you should be adding these friends. You should be automating. You should be you should be adding these friends. You should be contacting them and messaging them, right? Messaging them and starting the relationship. Now you can do all this manually, right? You can go here, keep adding them as friends, sending them a message. But as you can see, that will take a bit of time, right? That will take a bit of time. Or you can actually automate this, right? So for example, you can actually automate this and come here and choose the reactions. Let's say I want to go hearts, and I want to contact them every 3 minutes, every 5 minutes, and I only want to target people in the United States. Let's go United States. I only want to target people that is female, right? So you could be targeting female, I don't know, it could be targeting female business owners, for example, right? Busy mums. Now I want keywords. I want, for example, mums, or, entrepreneur or owner, for example, right? But I don't want anything to do with affiliate. I don't want anything to do with coaches. And you could actually set up your messages and click run, right? So literally click run, and it will start to go through the group, through all your list. And obviously it hasn't found any of the contacts there that matches our criteria, but you can see how this is done, right? So I've got a question from Patrick. Please talk about why use your personal profile instead of a business page. All right. So as I said, right? So your profile, the only reason and the biggest reason we are using our profile, our personal profile versus your business profile is for the organic reach, right? For the reach. So your comments, for example, right? So you could be setting up, on your profile, you should be posting contents. These should be about yourself or about, the solutions that you can provide to people. But the biggest thing about using your personal profile is the organic reach, right? So organic reach basically means the amount of people that will actually see your post. So if you do it on your personal profile, you'll get a huge amount of engagement versus on your business profile, where Facebook wants you to pay for every bit of your traffic, right? Every bit of your traffic. Now, on your personal profile, if you have hundreds of friends or thousands of friends, and the maximum is 5,000 friends, so think of these as your potential clients, the potential clients you can actually reach. And, all you need is some attractive posts that solve people's problems, and they will come to you, right? They will come to you because you are getting those organic reach. All right. So, all right. So next, oh, sorry. Okay. So Bambi was asking what the magic tool is called. Yes, it's called Friend Connector. Yep, absolutely. All right. You're welcome, Patrick. All right. So moving on. So next, what we can do is we can actually hack influencers' friend list. So you might have an influencer on your friend list. You may be following someone, right? That is an influencer. Now, if that influencer is targeting your specific audience, let's say they could be, it could be a coach in a plumbing group or a coach in the, HVAC group, for example, right? And if you're targeting HVAC, all you really need to do is this. You go to their friends list. Let's go to their friends list. Okay, let's go choose a friend. All right. I'll just choose, for example, I don't know, Oscar. All right. So I can see Oscar, there is some mutual friends. Now, need to make sure the friends lists are public. So if the friends are public, and let's choose another one. So maybe Susie here. All right, look at this, right? So Susie is helping business owners connect and grow, right? Let's just say Susie is an influencer. So all you need to do is come into her friends list. And now you know that because she is already in that specific market. Now, that means most of her friends should also be your target market. Does that make sense? So now you can actually hack her friends list, and you can do this again by starting the software. And again, you could be targeting, I only want to be adding people from the United States. I only want to be contacting people, maybe male, right? So this time we might go, HVAC. And there could be a CEO, for example, right? Again, I don't want, I don't want any affiliates, etc. And you just click run, and it will start running, right? So this is a way to hack your influence list or your friends list. Now, next, we can go into any group, and go into any group. Let's say, for example, let's go. Let's say coaches, right here. Let's say you're targeting coaches, right? So we go and we go and have a look at what people are posting, right? And this is one of the ways in which to attract your ideal clients. Firstly, find out what they're talking about, right? And some of these people would be they would be posting these big long value posts. And for one thing only, is to attract their ideal clients. So let's say, for example, I use testing the market. So you find the right post. Maybe people are asking questions, or they're posting some value. Do you know how to effectively focus on one thing at a time? All right, let's say, for example, do you promise your first clients? All right, let's say, for example, right, this post and this question was directed at your audience, right? So if this is targeting at your audience, and that means that everyone who engages, everyone who comments, these are also your target market, right? These are all your potential clients. So what you should be doing is you should be contacting all of them. You should be contacting all of them. You should be adding all of them as friends, but you should be filtering them first, right? Because by filtering, that means you are getting rid of, people that can't necessarily afford your product or services, right? These could be in countries, for example, nothing against these countries, by the way, guys. I'm just saying, for example, Nigeria, or from countries like these, but that they are not your target avatar, right? So you can actually filter them out. So you can actually use this do them by country, and you can get rid of anyone who don't want to be targeted, right? And again, look, that's just an example. Look, your target market could be Nigerians, for example, right? I'm just saying, right? Okay, so now the next way, right? The next thing to do is to go to group members list, right? So for example, you come here and we could just come into members area. And now you can see this is a large group, 20,000 people, right? 20,000 people. How the hell do you actually get through everyone, right? Because what you can do is, and bear in mind, you only have 5,000 friends. You only have maximum of 5,000 friends per profile, right? So what you can do, you can go here, you can look up everyone's profile. So let's go, look at everyone's profile. And then if they suit what you do, you then add them as a friend. You send them a message, right? Now, that's very time consuming. In fact, I know people who hire VAs just to do exactly this. So what you can do in this case, you can actually turn on the software again, and you could be selecting, let's say, again, I want to only target male. I only want people from the United States. I probably want people from Australia. I want people from, United Kingdom as well, right? Or I just want people from the first tier country, right? Make it nice and easy. I want coaches. I want consultants, if I can actually spell coaches. And I don't want anyone who is a affiliate, anyone who works at. So you probably notice a lot of these people would have works at or work at. So these probably means they are actually just employees, not business owners. So it could be CEO, could be owner, could be founder, could be a director, right? And you can actually set up messages. So set up messages and just click run, right? As soon as you click run, it will actually filter and it will actually go through the group. And look at this, right? We found our very first one because he is a founder. He is a founder, right? And he's skipping through everyone else because they are not part of our category, right? Part of our filter. All right, let's just stop this. Now, the next thing you do is this, guys. Let me just go through this. All right. The next thing you do, and look, I've just covered this. You use powerful filters. So filter by location of your audience, i.e., based on people only from your local area. Filter by gender, target by male or females, and then you filter by negative keywords. Right? You remove anyone that you don't want. All right. The next thing you want to do with organic marketing. Now you're connected with leads, and these are your potential clients. Right? Bear in mind, you want to follow up with them. You want to follow up with them right here on Messenger, right? Because as you know, emails hardly gets open. Now, email is important. Email is important, don't get me wrong. You still need them on your email list, but you need to follow up with them right here on Messenger. And you need to organize the Messenger. So your Messenger, think of your Messenger is a sales lead pipeline, right? And I'll show you my Messenger. And what you should be doing is following up with your prospects. And bear in mind, everyone opens their Messenger, right? Everyone opens their Messenger. over 90%, right? When was the last time you haven't actually opened a message? But when was the last time you've actually opened an email, right? So, so follow up with your prospects on Messenger, and I'll show you how you can actually do a broadcast and a drip campaign directly to your clients, literally within one click. And I'll show you how you can never lose track of conversations with powerful labels and tags, and how you can add notes. When you have conversations, you can add notes, you can set reminders, and you can actually have script templates as well, right? All right. So just very quickly, look, I know it's nearly an hour, but look, just very quickly, let's say, for example, just grab, all right, just grab someone, let's say Matthew here, right? All right, so Matthew here, he's a client, and we've become good friends, very good friends actually. And look, I initially connected with Matt literally through the software. Like, in fact, most of my clients are done exactly what I've shown you today, right? Literally, this is how I get a lot of my clients. Now, you can see my messenger. This is just like your messenger, but it looks different, right? It looks like a sales lead pipeline, because it is, right? Because now what I can do is I can actually label everyone. I can label everyone, and you can see I've got to demo, I've got contest, and a lot of you have probably seen, I'm giving away, leads, I'm giving away, different solutions, and also running contests, right? Some of you have probably seen I've been running contests, and every time I do that, I label people. For example, people who come in the contest, or people who are on a trial, or people who have replied. Now, what you can do, and you can see all these people are interested, right? Because literally, I'll show you very quickly. I'll show you quickly. SEO. All right. So it's about also, doing posts to attract people, right? Attract people into your world. And now you can actually literally laser target people, right? For example, I did this post 9 hours ago, and all these people, right? So I will contact these people. So for example, Scott, I'll contact these people, and now they become interested. I label them as interested, right? For example, Scott is here. I label him as interested because he has replied to my post. Now, what I can do now is this. What literally I can do is I can come here and I can now do a broadcast to everyone, right? Get this, everyone who is labeled, for example, interested. Okay. Just very quickly show you how this works. All right, I can now create a broadcast, and I can go, look, I want everyone, everyone who is interested. I want to send one every 3 minutes. I'll set up my messages. Let's say my crazy ass offer, right? I can literally broadcast this right now, or I can schedule this. I can schedule this for, a day later or 2 days later. Now, and think of this, right? Guys, think of this. As I said, think of this as like a drip campaign, right? A drip campaign on your messenger. Guys, this is literally probably one of the best thing that's actually best solutions, because now you can turn your messenger into a entire follow-up system, right? Entire follow-up system. And literally I can set this, right? I can set this, whatever time I want. I can even limit the number of people. And once I send them a broadcast, I can now add a tag, right? I can now add a tag, and let's say, you can actually preset these. and everyone who has received my crazy deal, for example, right? I just click send broadcast and that's done. That's scheduled, right? That's very quickly. So 10th of 10th. Okay. If I just click on send broadcast, so you'll see that this will now be scheduled. Oh, sending. Hopefully this is not sending now. No. Okay. So right here, it is appearing 10th of 10th. If I just refresh this page. So this will now appear as being scheduled, right? Right, it's not loading yet. It will load. Okay, actually right here, right? Not yet started. So right here, it's now scheduled. Now imagine just setting these drip campaigns. Let's say you add, you contact a potential prospect. Now, as you know, it's important to send follow-up emails. Now on Messenger with 90% open rate, you can now set up like a 7-day drip campaign. Imagine that 7-day drip campaign and literally set this so that you will follow up with them every single day. Maybe you provide some value every single day, right? This is super, super, super powerful, right? And I can show you a lot of different cases where this is exactly how you can actually turn this into bookings, right? So Matthew here, let me just show you. This is exactly what he did. Like this is exactly what he did to turn these leads into bookings, right? So right here. So this is from Matt. This is exactly the conversation we had, right? He's like, holy fuck, I've actually dialed in my Messenger plus my offer. So he has a group and I told him, look, you should be adding everyone that comes in as, for example, group members. And he's gone through and all the replied labels. So these are people who he has connected, who has replied, and now he's going and look at this, right? So within broadcast, he's booked 3 calls, and literally these bookings happen all within the space of 30 minutes. Guys, 30 minutes. And this is all while I was actually on the live call with him. And he literally started broadcasting all these people, gave them the offer, like a limited offer today only. And literally he had people making bookings on autopilot, right? And this is exactly what he said. Man, I'm not going to lie, I almost feel uncomfortable with so many appointments, right? So this is the power of being able to set drip campaigns to follow up with your prospects right here on Messenger, right? All right. Oh, just very quickly, you can see as well as labels, you can also tag people, right? You can actually also tag people. And what's cool is this, I can actually add notes for a specific person. Actually, have a look at this. Right, I spoke to Matt here first in March. He was very, very interested. So I made this note. This was, so I spoke to him in March, and now he's become a client, a very good client and very good friend, right? So I did this with the exact system, with the exact prospecting system that I'm showing you right now. So going through the groups, connecting with people, and turning them into clients, right? So, if I come here, sorry. All right. So, attract prospects with your contents, right? All right. So the next thing, just very quickly, I know it's been an hour, but next thing, what you need to be doing is you need to be attracting your prospects with contents. Now, contents is how you can actually nurture these people, nurture your clients, right? And I'll just show you some very, very quick examples. Show you some very quick examples of how you can actually create some contents. So for example, sorry. For example, you could, you could be posting, everything about you, letting your clients understand about you, who you are, what you do, what sort of value you provide, right? So for example, this is, getting them aware of your brand. You could have some engagement, some posts just to have some engagements. I'm sure you've all seen, people have, for example, fill in the blanks, right? This is to get engagement. This is all about getting engagements, right? You can have some GIF responses and some conversation starters, right? You could have some promotional messages. So from every now and then, you should have a promotional post, and you could also ask some questions, for example, right? You could be asking some questions, and what's the one thing? What's the one thing you wish you could do, for example, right? And these should be all targeted at your clients, at your potential clients. So everything you do, you should be dialing into your audience and solving that specific problem, right? So providing some giving them a story, right? Story about you, letting them understand about who you are, what you do, and the value, right? Give them some value, teach them something. For example, if you're in SEO, you should be teaching your clients, giving them some tips, but not giving away too much. Just giving them literally some breadcrumbs, right? But not actually revealing everything. Get them curious, get them asking questions, and now you can turn that into bookings, right? All right, so, okay, let's see if there's questions. I wonder if anyone's wondering is there a good deal for this suit on this call? All right, absolutely. I've put together a really, really, really special package for you guys. Would the slides be available in the GMB course? Yes, so these will be available after the presentation. I'll have these available. All right, so very quickly, right here. So the question is, guys, how do you get started with all this, right? How do you get started with all this? Now, awesome. Slides are amazing. All right, awesome. Okay, so how do you get started with all this? And literally, guys, you can get started with just a cup of coffee a day, a cup of coffee. Now, who can afford a cup of coffee a day, right? Most of us can, right? So, so what you'll be getting is over $4,000 worth of value. And in fact, I have a really, really special bonus for those of you that are on here live right now, right? So I'll go through that very, very shortly, but literally right here. So everything we talked about today, guys, everything we talked about today is right here. You can literally get started with just a cup of coffee a day, right? So quickly, just very quickly, I go through here, nice steps in booking appointments. I've already gone through all these steps. Find the perfect group, filter your prospect by country, by gender, remove them, right? Remove all the people unwanted, schedule your drip campaign, schedule a broadcast, remove everyone that doesn't suit. And this is exactly how Matthew has made all these bookings, right? Literally getting 50 to 100 target clients literally daily, turn your Facebook Messenger into a well-organized, full-blown sales pipeline. And look, there is bunch of testimonials if you want to check these out. Now, you can literally get started with our Facebook prospecting system. Over $4,000 worth of value for just $3 a day, right? Literally. Now, this is everything that you're getting, right? Everything that you're getting. And as I said, for those of you that are live with us right now, I've got some really, really special bonuses, which I'll get into in just a minute. So what you're getting here is, so the Facebook prospecting system, Friend Connector. So you get a user license, which is usually $500. You'll get the upgrade. So this is actually a premium feature. The country, the gender, the negative keyword upgrade, which is usually $1,000, right? Now, this is costed $1,000 because Facebook actually charges us for every single search. Every single search that goes through, Facebook actually charges us with an API call, right? So that's why these are, you don't see this anywhere else. Literally, you don't see this anywhere else in any other tool except the one I'm showing you right now. And you can literally only get it right here. So secondly, you will be able to remove all your unwanted prospects. Thirdly, you will get to manage all your messenger conversations, right? You'll get a license on this, which you can now drip campaign, set up drip campaigns. You can add notes, you can set up reminders, and I'm throwing in all these bonuses, right? The contents. So I'm throwing a filtering software, which you can actually filter all your contents. I'm throwing some messenger closing scripts, right? So telling exactly what to do, what to say. I'm throwing a scheduler. So as I said, the importance of scheduling, right, guys? Importance of scheduling. I'm throwing a software just to do that for you, right? Literally a software to do that for you. You can literally create your own Facebook, your Facebook post and be scheduling, for example, where to post. I can post in like 10 groups. I can post on my personal profile. I can select every one of these groups and literally it will be scheduled without me having to touch it, right? So you'll get all the content templates, which is what you saw here. So all these that I've shown you, I'll also be giving all these away to you for free. I'll also be, and also, guys, I'll also give you a one-on-one consultation, right? A one-on-one consultation to help you get the best out of these tools, right? Best out of these tools. Now, so Patrick says, seek value. Look, I haven't even gone through the bonuses, guys. I haven't even gone through the bonuses, right? All right, here we go. Give me 1 second. 1 sec. All right. I haven't even gone through all the bonuses. Sorry, 1 second. All right. Okay, so right here. So for those of you that are currently live right now, so only those of you that are currently live right now. This is what I will actually give you if you act right now, right? Literally right now. So firstly, the organic marketing blueprint, which is $97, which is what I've shown you, literally. So everything that's included here. So there's 80 pages of this. I'll give that to you completely for free. Now, what I'll also give you is this. I showed you the importance of setting up your profile, right? Now, the biggest problem is how do you set this up? How do you still need to find a designer? I will actually give one to you, right? I will actually give one to you. So if you go through all these, right, I will let you pick one. I will actually let you pick one, and this will be a template, which is literally all designed for you already. This is all designed for you already, right? So this is usually $297 worth of value. For those of you that act right now, I will actually give this to you. So you can literally come here, select one of them, and I'll give them to you completely for free. Now, next, as I said, the importance of having a lead magnet, right? Lead magnets, lead magnets are important for people to come through and to get them on your email list, right? On your email list. I will give that to you completely for free as well. I'll let you pick one out of these, right? Pick a bonus. I'll let you pick one out of these. You know, whether you're in the beauty niche, whether you're in travel niche, whether you're in the restaurant niche, attorney, gym, doctors, parenting, you know, whichever niche you're in, I will have a template for you, right? So this is a 2-page funnel. It's already designed, and I will give that to you completely for free. And this is usually this is usually $497 worth of value, right? So bonus number 4, guys. Bonus number 4, I will also give you a copy of $1 Million Ads, right? This is literally 40 of the top, top entrepreneurs, including, Dan Henry, including, Liz Benny, and all these people that you would have heard. These are their exact ad copies. This is valued at $497. I'll give that to you. But this is available only if you take action right now, right? If you take action right now. Right, guys, any questions? Any questions? I'm about to throw the link in here. Any questions, you can ask them right now. All right. Link. Yes, I'll give you the link shortly. So Patrick, you bought the lifetime deal, includes all these stuff. Look, look, message me afterwards, and we'll chat. So get in. Yep, looks amazing. Absolutely, absolutely. Right. All right. Okay, so I'll grab the link. Anyone else have any questions at all? As I said, look, I will even jump on a call. I will physically jump on a call with you one-on-one to actually show you how these work, right? How these work, how best to use these tools, how to research your groups. And this will be a one-on-one with me to help you get the most out of these. All right, hang on. Sorry, just trying to find the link. One sec, guys. Any other questions? All right, here you go. Link is right here. All right, link is in the chat. So these, as I said, look, guys, these fast action bonuses are only available if you take action right now. So take action right now. I'll give you all these 4 bonuses. And look, for those of you that know me, I love action takers. I reward action takers, right? So if you take action right now, I'll give you all these, right? And also I'll give you my undivided attention. You'll have my undivided attention. Hey, we're back. Yeah. I can't hear you. Is it me or is it
No,
you?
sorry about that.
Okay.
Wife's in the other room. They're messing with the internet and it got disabled. So, um,
All
yeah,
right.
the video slides, stuff like that will be in the back end. Send that over
Mhm.
to me, Kevin, and then I'm going to
Yep.
get that uploaded as soon as possible today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
All right. So link. Look, I'll paste a link again. As I said, guys, look, this is a fast action bonus. So if you want to get all these bonuses, and look, there's a lot of good stuff here. So it saves you designing all your profiles, saves you designing even a lead magnet. If you take action now, I'll throw that all in for you, and also even jump on a call with you as well. So, but yeah, slides will be available. Any other questions before we jump off?
On Monday, GMB pros are going over basics. They're going to start with an audit and how to audit the website that we're working on step by step by step. It's going to be a pretty long one. So that's the basics of everything we're doing. Once Kevin sends everything over to me, I'm going to get that sent over and uploaded in the back end, hopefully by end of day today, my day. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, guys.